Hey, Chad.
Welcome to NoCast.
That was really bad.
Yeah. We're gonna continue with that. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about mythological heroes, guys.
Just guys.
Just
Guys.
guys. No women.
Dudes being dudes.
Is there no women? Oh, there is no women.
There's no
Hundreds
women.
and doing other stuff.
Yeah. So we're gonna make a list of So I got 4 gods, people, and we're gonna list them from best to worst. So for today's contestants, we got for Norse mythology, Thor.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ooh.
For Greek mythology, we got Perseus.
Yeah.
I like him.
For Chinese mythology, we got Sun Wukong.
Ooh.
And for the Aztec mythology, we have
Huitzilopochtli.
That guy.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna refer to him as H because I do not know how to say his name. Anyways, so we have. You guys can't see because we
You're
don't care
blind.
about you. But we have papers of information of things, bad things they did and good things they did. And we're not going to go through that list because it's a big list. So we're just going to start off though with Thor. What do we think of him? What do we think of him? Do we think he's like good, bad, in the middle? What do we think?
I think he's pretty epic.
The musical.
What makes you say that? The musical.
No.
What makes you say that?
He smashed a bunch of stuff. He smashed some things. I don't know what to say.
He smashed a lot of things, like people, like armies of people. He also threw something at a giant.
Hear me out. He's got a pretty big hammer.
Yes. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's epic.
It's
The musical?
I mean, okay. Okay, if I'm gonna be honest, I think he is okay. He murdered a bunch of people, like way too many, but he's got the hammer. He's got the hammer.
He's got the hammer.
Yeah.
But he also is like he is like rain, thunder, that stuff. Like thunder and lightning doesn't matter, but with water and rain, you need that for agriculture and stuff. So honestly, he's good for that.
That's just like his position, not what he actually did. 'Cause that's just like the thing that he has to do.
Yeah, I guess it's
Like the thing
Well,
he
it's
actually...
like his 9 to 5 though.
Yeah.
you know 9 to 5 with watering thing.
This
Just
is
watering.
24/7.
It's
Yeah.
killing things.
My
9 to 5 is
Pastime.
killing thing. Is 24/7 is water.
Yeah.
24/7 I'm watering, but like around 9 to 5 I just go and like murder people.
That's halfway.
That's halfway.
Okay, guys, we got 30 minutes to go through the rest. I think.
We win.
So summary: Thor smashed a bunch of things and women. So
Yes.
is that a bad
A lot
thing?
of things.
I think that's a bad thing.
I don't know.
Having.
I mean, over how long of a period was this?
What infinite probably.
Well,
No,
yeah.
he did die eventually.
He did.
Yeah.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, I'm Ragnarok.
Oh, in Ragnarok, like the book.
Spoilers.
Marvel movie.
The Marvel movie.
Like guys.
In Norse mythology, did he die?
Yes,
Justin?
in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
There's a thing called Ragnarok,
Yes,
which he
where-
died in.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think he had a daughter though.
Oh well, he died. Then he can't. He
Oh,
can't be all that
He
good.
died. I don't know if he
Man.
can be on this list.
Yeah,
If
honestly.
he's dead.
you know what? He's going onto the bottom. Actually, we can't do that yet.
He's currently the only one on the list.
He's the only one on the list. He's the top, the best, and the second worst.
Yes.
And the worst.
That's not how that works.
Anyways, all right, we're moving on now to Perseus. Now, I think they're bad.
You think Perseus is bad?
You think Perseus is bad?
I think Perseus.
Get out.
No. Okay. Listen.
Get out.
Listen. They murdered Medusa, who was basically an innocent, who accidentally turned people into stone and then hid herself away.
Bro.
And then people went to go kill her for no reason, other than like maybe she couldn't turn a couple people into stone. But she hid herself away, so she wouldn't do that anymore. And then people just went to go kill her, and they failed. And Perseus succeeded, but still, like,
Because the gods
she did nothing wrong.
sent Perseus after her, so he had like no control over like who he had to kill. He was sort of forced into a position where he had to kill somebody because that person.
Okay, but he killed his grandfather with
Okay.
a discus.
Yeah, that's also-
That was an
Grandfather
accident.
Was really bad though.
oh yeah, he did throw his mother into a pit.
Yeah, and he threw his son into like Perseus into a wooden box and then sent him across the ocean so that he would die.
Oh, yeah.
And then he failed to do so as
And
Zeus
Perseus didn't
guided
even
him.
like purposefully kill him like you're evil and I'm going to kill you and strike you down. He did it like on accident.
But he also did. Okay, so one thing I know for sure that he did turn someone into stone, which was the guy that wanted to get with his mom. But I don't know about him turning the Titan Atlas into stone. I'm not 100% sure about that one, but I have seen it. Like
Okay, but that's the guy who's holding up the sky, right?
the world, like the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the sky, but
But he's
Yeah.
also, but he apparently, yeah, because apparently he turns into Mount Atlas after that, which
I'm not even sure the records make sense for that.
no,
yeah.
because how's he?
Hercules meets with him later after
get the-
Perseus talks to him, and he's not a mountain at that point.
Yeah,
What if he like turned back?
maybe.
It's like a really like 200-year difference though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He turned back. It took a while.
Yeah.
Eroded.
Honestly, I think Perseus is worse. Never mind. I think
No.
Perseus is better than Thor.
No.
I think
wait,
Perseus
but
is a better person.
I think
Yeah.
Thor would beat him in a fight, though.
I do think Thor.
Thor would-
Thor would beat him in a fight.
Yeah.
He's very bloodthirsty. Also, going back to Thor, he's very bloodthirsty, and if you just anger him just a slight, he will just murder you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think, like,
No
get your issues
nonsense.
together. Get your issues together, man. So I think Perseus is better than Thor.
Perseus is fine as long as you don't try and get with his mom.
Which Thor would.
Thor will.
Thor would.
Wait, what if he
would.
turned Thor to stone? Just saying. Just saying.
He could.
He could.
He
do
could.
that.
But did Perseus die?
Eventually.
I think they
Eventually.
all.
He's
Well,
like one of
died.
the only Greek heroes that has a good ending though.
Yeah.
He became king.
He became.
yeah,
got
he became a
revenge.
king. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
He had a good ending.
So he's better than Thor.
Oh, and
Also-
he got a hot girl.
Also, he did good interactions with Athena, Hermes, and Hades, which are like all of the best Greek gods. Just saying.
Looking at it, yeah, probably.
Like, if you think about it,
the one you want to make, the one that you want to be nice to the most is definitely Hera, though.
Yeah.
Don't want to get on Hera's bad side.
Hercules.
Literally every Greek hero that isn't Perseus, that's a son of Zeus, got killed or screwed over because of Hera.
Yeah.
Every single one.
So anyway.
We'll go on to Wukong, Sun Wukong.
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't find any information on him. Like, I don't know why he's like nothing was showing up for me.
There's so much information I know about it.
All I got from him is that he's a villainous protagonist who commits assault on heaven, theft,
Like-
and vandalism.
He like resembles, I don't remember what aspect of humanity he resembles, but he like might represent just humanity. But he's like a embodiment of one of the core traits of humanity.
Okay.
Hear me out though. He protects all the monkeys in China. That's a lot of monkeys.
That is
That's a lot of
lot
monkeys. And that's kind of cool. Like, monkeys are pretty cool.
Yeah, honestly.
it's almost
Thor
like
didn't protect any monkeys.
Thor protected all of humanity.
Kind of.
A lot of the stuff that's like with Sun Wukong is people just showed up to fight him and like attack him. Like at the beginning when he invaded heaven, I don't remember
Yeah.
if it was he invaded heaven or if people from heaven came down, fought him, and then he went up and was like, "This is stupid. I want a job here." And that's basically what happened.
I wanna get
He got
employed.
a job
He's got guts.
to take over, like watching over the fruits and stuff, and those fruits he ate, and they gave him immortality.
He's got some chutzpah.
He did pee on Buddha's finger as well.
He did do that.
That was a
Oh,
Is that the same guy or is this a different guy or is it the
Sun
same
Wukong
thing?
peed on Buddha's
Oh,
finger.
okay.
oh,
Wow.
didn't he like? Wasn't that how Wukong died though, as well as like
No,
from
he
Buddha?
doesn't die.
Or no, he got imprisoned.
Yeah, then he broke out.
Yes, right.
I don't think
So
Sun
he's a
Wukong has
fugitive.
died. No, he got whatever it's called when
A pardon?
Yeah, pardon.
Oh.
And now he works for the Buddha. I think because he got trapped under the mountain.
Yeah.
And then the one guy came along and said, "You're supposed to help me. I'll get you out of this mountain." And that's Journey to the West, basically.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Man. So he doesn't die. That automatically makes him better than the other.
Also,
He doesn't die. He's like the strongest person apart from Buddha.
Yeah.
But he doesn't kill people. He's assaulted people, but he hasn't killed anyone. Like,
He's killed people.
oh, never mind. He's killed people.
He's also killed demons and stuff.
Okay, well, demons aren't they like just automatically bad demons?
Not always,
Oh.
but like a lot of them that he did were, and like a lot of the time, he was like trying to be nice, but nobody like respected him at all, and so he just did a lot of mean things.
I see.
Okay.
And that's like the entirety of Journey to the West. It's
Okay.
like this dude's evil and a demon, and then the other guys are like, no, that's just a normal person, and they're definitely not disguising themselves as a normal person, despite them very obviously being a demon.
Okay.
And then they end up being a demon.
Wow.
Okay.
Cinema.
So he is better than Thor, but worse than Perseus.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're moving on to H from the Aztec mythology. The Aztec. We're gonna Aztec guy. That's his name now.
Okay,
Aztec
hear me out
guy.
though. He's the god of sun and war. That's like the two best things.
Yeah. Mm,
That's true. But also,
so he gave a bunch of people cancer?
what?
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah, he
The god
has.
the god of skin cancer.
He's the god of skin cancer.
Oh my god.
He's killed the most people out of anyone.
Also, he killed he just basically killed his family, like some of his
He
family.
had a grudge on his sister.
He just really hated his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brutally murdered his nephew that was being raised by his sister, and then he also butchered his sister. I don't know if it's the same sister. No, it's not the same sister. It's a different sister.
Mm.
Well, with also a really hard name to say.
And then made the Milky Way. With
The butchered
her
sister.
body.
And then, but he brutally murdered his nephew, who was alive while he was getting brutally murdered. Because I think they took carved in his heart.
Out,
I read that right?
carved out of it? Out his heart?
Carved out and threw it into a lake. So he was alive and they cut out his heart while he was alive and then threw it in a lake.
That seems like something that the Aztecs did.
Okay, hear me
It
out
is.
though. He leads priests to build a city and a temple.
See, that could
Wow.
that could look as either like
He didn't even do it himself. He led some other guys to do it
Hey,
for
build-
him.
And those guys cut up people's hearts.
yeah they cut yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's the best one, honestly. He's
didn't-
not trying to hide it. He knows what he is.
Yeah, I'm a bad guy, but
Oh.
I'm a hungry man.
I need to eat some hearts.
Liver King, he's like my buddy.
Hearts taste yummy. What can I
I
say?
think morally, this guy's probably the worst.
Yes.
Mm.
But he owns it, though.
He does. He's
does?
like, yeah, I kill people.
Yeah.
I cut their hearts out. I get other people to cut their hearts out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Silly me. Silly old me.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Sorry, guys.
I do
Well-
think he's probably the worst one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From an objectively
Wait.
speaking, okay.
But did he have any children?
I don't know.
I was never specified on the information. Guys, comment down below if he had children. Anyway,
Guys, let us
If
know.
he had children, he's worse than.
And
Thor.
while you're
If he
down
didn't,
there, make
he's
sure to
not
like and
worse.
subscribe.
hit that little bell to get notified when we make a next video.
Anyway, so the final listing.
The final.
Final
listing.
listing. Okay.
Perseus, Sun Wukong, Thor, and then
H.
yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Fulci.
Wait, what was it? Sorry, Thor. Or
Perseus.
Perseus, Thor.
No,
Perseus,
No,
Perseus,
sorry.
Sun Wukong,
Thor.
Thor.
And who's
The-
H.
the guy?
From
Yeah.
Ready Player One. From Ready Player One.
The guy from Ready Player One.
Yeah. All right.
All
I
right.
want to talk more about Perseus and Sun Wukong.
Okay.
Like, Perseus, a lot of his stuff is just he gets told to do something and then he does it, and good things sort of happen to him. Whereas Sun Wukong is like he actively tries to help people and
Be
nobody
nice.
listens to them.
But he
Yeah.
has more power than Perseus does.
He does.
But
Perseus
Perseus
is just like a guy.
Perseus is just a guy, but like everyone likes him for some reason.
Because
Because he gets gifted
he
stuff.
does the
He's
good
the son of
things.
Zeus. He's got nepotism.
Apparently his mother was wise,
Yeah.
which is like really ahead of his time, you know?
Wise.
You know, wise mothers didn't start existing until like 5,000 years ago.
Mm. Oh, and he had 9 children.
What?
Perseus had 9 children. How many did Sun Wukong have?
Monkeys.
Monkeys were
He has
his
all the
children.
monkeys
He has
in
all the
China.
monkeys in China. They're his children.
Yeah, that makes because he had more.
That makes it worse.
It makes it worse because he has more children.
The more children that have, the
Yeah,
worse.
adultery.
Like okay, it's good. Like having children, it make because then you're like a father. You have a wife. You automatically have riz that makes you better, right? But if you have too many children, then that's just messed up.
No, he just like adopts
Really?
because he's
just the guy.
because
He's the goat.
He's versatile.
Is he
He's like
rich?
a cat lady, but for monkeys.
And he is a monkey.
And he is.
He is a monkey.
lady
what?
that gets monkey.
Wait, he's a monkey.
How's
Yeah.
Perseus the
He's
great?
a rock.
Oh, he's a rock.
I'm just reading this now. How's Perseus? Perseus was the great grandfather of the heroes Hercules. How is that possible?
Did you write that down?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
you-
I'm reading it now, but like they're from the same dad.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So how would it be
Okay,
his great grand?
Explain.
So basically, Perseus had children.
Yeah.
Those children grew up. They had children. They grew up. And Zeus said, "That's a fine-looking specimen," and then did the deed to them. And that's how Hercules was made.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how cause Zeus is like Thor. They both do lightning and they're both pretty weird.
Yeah. What's
They're very.
actually?
Have you seen the lines in Epic the Musical?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't.
It's pretty epic. The musical.
Pretty epic.
All right. So, what's our final ranking then? Are we sticking with Perseus?
I think someone
yeah.
is better. Because Perseus doesn't go out of his way to do nice things. He just gets told to do things, and it ends up benefiting
Plus-
him.
Plus, Wukong's got the monkeys.
Wukong got
He
the
does
monkeys.
have monkeys.
He's an adoptee or adopter.
Are you
He
an
is the one who
adoptee?
adopts.
Are we committed to
Guys,
Sun Wukong?
I think Perseus has more riz.
But
Hear
he's
me
got.
out though. There is a Monkey King Lego theme,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
so
What?
that automatically makes him
Wait, hear me
better.
out. Hear me out. Black Myth Wukong, which is based off of Sun Wukong, is a game that was almost should have been chosen for the Game Awards.
Personally,
There's no Greek game.
That's
There's no Greek
that-
or Norse game that has ever been nominated for the Game Awards.
no one's heard of God of War. Not a thing.
Oh
Oh
I
yeah!
completely forgot about that. That's a 2-in-1 combo.
Slip my
That's like
mind.
half the points.
Yeah.
Slipped my mind.
Guys, I think Perseus respects women more than Sun Wukong. especially
Because he's a monkey.
because he's a monkey. Monkeys don't respect women.
I don't think he's gonna do it with a woman as a monkey. Okay, never mind.
But
I
also
think he respects
He respects
monkeys.
for his time period,
He respects female monkeys.
No, he respects all monkeys.
all
Here's
monkeys,
all
does.
monkeys matter.
All monkeys.
all monkeys matter. But do monkeys matter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What? What do you
Yeah.
Do
mean?
they matter more than people?
To him, yes, and
Actually-
to me, yes.
Fair.
They're cool. They're
What?
fuzzy. They jump around.
He's loyal to his servants.
They're
He's a
like,
great king. He like comes back multiple times to just check in if they're doing good, and like I think he gives them immortality as well.
that's
Because
cool.
Perseus never like there's no stories on how like nice he is to his people of his kingdom.
He
just
doesn't
sort of
have a
takes over.
kingdom.
No, he does. He marries a princess, and then when the guy dies, she's the next one in line, and then she's the queen, and then he's the king because he's married her.
Yeah, he just marries him. He sort of just gets the credit for him.
Yeah, because he saved the girl from being eaten by a sea monster. But like,
I mean, he doesn't do those things. He still does the things just because he had help from other people. Does not.
But
Yeah,
Sun
he
Wukong
didn't
does
do
those
those
things as well. He just doesn't have help from other people.
he's more
Yeah,
independent.
because he doesn't have Riz.
He's got
Doesn't need Riz. He doesn't need Riz
He
to
can
be.
transform into like literally anything.
Yeah,
got Riz.
He's also got 72 earthly transformations. Like
Can he be a pan?
72. That's a lot.
yes,
He-
which
he's a-
allows him to access 72 unique powers. That
Yeah.
that sounds busted. That's like
Yeah, that's top of S
So
tier.
are you saying because he's more powerful, he's better?
yes.
Yeah.
He's more heroic because he's more
He's more powerful. He cares about his monkey people.
Yeah, he cares about his monkeys.
It's not that he's more powerful. It's just that he does more good than Perseus does.
Because he has more time and he's more powerful, so he can do more good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
He's
So
just
be-
better at being a hero.
Because he's more powerful.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not a better hero.
Oh well, we can do that, I guess. But I do think it's a little unfair. It's an unfair comparison.
Well,
No.
Thor's in last. Thor's third. So
Thor. Okay, we agree that H and Thor is third, or H is last,
yeah.
and Thor is third.
Third.
Yeah.
Like-
100%.
Yes.
Okay, guys. For now, we're gonna leave this on a tie between Perseus and Sun
We're
Wukong.
in a fight though.
If we
Sun Wukong.
if we
Sun
get
Wukong wins in a
100
fight.
likes, we'll do a part 2.
Between the four of them.
We're not. No. Huh?
Thor.
I think Thor would beat all of them.
You think so?
Who would beat all of them?
Thor.
Thor. Yeah. Maybe.
No, I think H would beat all of them.
H-
I gotta be honest,
Dude,
because
all he does is just kill people. Like all he does is kill people
But,
and
like,
eats
I'm
hard.
just saying.
With-
I think Sun Wukong would because Thor dies and Sun Wukong never does.
but like
That's true.
within his mythology,
I'm sorry.
H is just like the main guy.
Does Thor ever piss on Odin's hand? I don't think so.
But like,
Maybe when he's a
Yeah,
baby.
because
That's
he
a Sun
knows.
Wukong exclusive.
we're not arguing for Thor.
In terms of
Okay, does Perseus piss on Zeus's hand?
No, H.
No.
Okay, H is the Zeus. Okay, he is the Odin.
Are
Which,
they?
so he would win.
Yeah, he's like the main
He's the
guy.
main guy.
I mean, there's like 9 of them. The main guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all like the main guy together. So they're all just better. You know?
They've
They've just got in-
definitely the main one in Aztec mythology.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
the big guy.
So
Because yeah, that's what usually
Oh,
people would
the sun
back in the
people.
day would sacrifice to is to him.
he'd be more powerful, I would think.
I still think either Thor or Sun Wukong. Perseus
Okay.
Perseus just got.
has a chance.
No, Perseus is just a
Perseus does
human
not
that
have a
just got
chance.
items
He's
from
a
God.
demigod, actually, but you know,
He would still die.
he would still die,
Nah,
but
he
Thor
died.
would also lose.
Yeah.
Who would lose?
Thor.
No.
But, like,
the whole thing is
it's
about
like-
how much he likes fighting people.
That's like Odin versus Thor. Actually, no, Odin died. Wait, that was in
Thor
Marvel.
would win.
That was in Marvel. Never mind.
Thor would beat Odin.
I think Odin would beat Thor.
I think Odin is way more wise than Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna Wile E. Coyote him.
Yeah, I feel like Odin would like plan it out, and Thor would just go and like just go in and hope to kill him.
I think Thor would lose. He's too dumb.
Odin like runs away and he paints
Wait.
a tunnel and Thor runs into it. That's how he wins.
Bro.
Anyway,
All right,
thanks for watching our podcast.
wait,
Thanks for watching our.
wait. So,
Audio
okay,
only podcast.
okay. We need to agree on the listing.
We already did.
Okay, Sun Wukong, Perseus.
They're tied.
No.
They're tied for part 2.
Okay, no,
For part
no. Logan can do his own part 2 and say which one he prefers. But as a collective group that isn't Logan, we say Sun Wukong is first, Perseus is second, Thor is third, and H is last.
Based off of how good they were.
Yes, based on how good they are,
They-
from the best, from like how good they were to the worst of how bad.
Like based on this sheet, if are we going to believe Brad that he's not using biased information? Not that he's changing the information, but he's not providing us with all of the bad information. Because on this sheet, there's 2 things about Sun Wukong.
One actually.
He protects all of the monkeys in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
And
a
also-
lot of
That's
monkeys.
his-
Also, only in China.
And he makes them immortal.
He's racist.
Where is he?
What do you mean
what
he's racist?
He doesn't like the other monkeys outside of China.
Because he doesn't have jurisdiction over them.
Yeah,
They're
that,
not a part of his kingdom.
Anyways. And then the bad thing it says is despite his status as a hero, in the early chapters of the story, Wukong is a villainous protagonist who commits assault on heaven, theft, and vandalism.
yeah.
He did vandalism.
Yeah.
So did. Who are we arguing about?
Perseus.
Perseus. Yeah, Perseus also did because
What did he
they
do?
break it. No, they broke and enter. They killed 2
what?
people
To what? When?
to Medusa's place. No, 3 people.
Yeah, but he was told he was like he's a pawn. He didn't have a choice.
No, he had a choice. He could have just not
And
done
also,
it.
from the information he was given, Medusa's like really bad because he didn't know that like.
Yeah, but no,
He
Medusa was a
didn't know.
good person. She just
Yeah.
got turned into.
But like he didn't know that.
You could have asked.
Plus, it wasn't Medusa's fault that she got
No.
turned into that because she got raped. You can't laugh at.
Laughing matter.
This is not laughing.
We're not saying that it's Medusa's fault.
Yeah, because Medusa
But
did nothing, so Perseus
Perseus
could have.
also didn't know that Medusa was like good. Because like,
You could have asked.
Yeah, he could have asked the
bro,
gods.
if he looks
Or-
at her, he's just dead.
Just cover your eyes. Cover your eyes or look
Hey,
down.
Medusa, are you a good person?
Hey Medusa, I know you turn people into stone, but like, is there a reason why you
Just
did that?
imagine
Like,
that going on.
Audio listeners, Logan, no, Joel and Tristan have just covered their eyes to prove their point. just to tell you that.
And then she just goes stabby, stabby.
Logan just stabbed Tristan. The other eye.
she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't do that
She wouldn't do
No.
that, but he doesn't know that.
because he never has. That's his
Because
fault.
if he asked, he would freaking die.
How do you know he wouldn't have?
Bruh.
Maybe he couldn't. Then he could just stand outside of the cave and like.
You could have asked the Oracle or like anybody else that guided him to go
Right.
and kill this random person.
Okay, I'm not saying that it's like that it's a good thing that he did that, but it's also like he was told to do that and also didn't have enough information.
Yeah, well, he
Like-
could have asked for more when he
Oh
was
no!
told.
Also, he killed her in her sleep because he used the invisibility helmet.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he used the
Yeah, how
invisibility.
could he have asked her?
He could have woken her up. Hey,
Hey,
are you evil?
Why would okay?
Plus, he's
Bro
invisible.
would
Like,
not do that.
plus, bro, he's a coward. He's a coward. He's using the invisibility helmet to try to kill the snake lady. He's a coward.
These bro.
Killing someone in their sleep isn't very heroic.
He also can't look at her in the eyes. And would you walk up and try and kill someone who you can't look at? And if you looked at them, you die.
No,
No.
Exactly.
So why did he do it?
He's not a coward, Tristan.
It's not cowardly to not kill somebody.
What?
It's
No,
not-
he said that he was a coward by using the invisibility.
Yes,
How-
but he also kills her in her sleep. So first of all, she didn't know what was gonna happen. It was happening.
That's called strategy.
Man,
and
man,
it was
I'm really
epic. The
strategizing.
musical.
I think Perseus just kind of did whatever someone else told him to do.
Yeah.
So
But he also killed the guy who was hitting on his mom. So that's pretty good.
that
Did Sun Wukong do
but he
that?
No.
because he doesn't have a mom. He's
He
born
didn't-
from a stone.
He didn't kill the guy.
Man,
who
that
was
other
hitting on
stone is
Perseus.
flirting
He's
with.
killed people that have like taken other people's kids and like married them and stuff.
But he didn't do it for Perseus's mom.
Because it's different.
Is it different?
Nah. Because his jurisdiction is only in China. What
Yeah,
even? That's not even a real country.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Okay, guys, we might be banning Logan from further no podcasts.
Anyways, I don't think it matters very much.
We need to come to a conclusion.
Yes, I need.
Yeah, part two. That's what
No.
I said.
That's gonna be your thing. You can make your part two with the information and find more on Sun Wukong and
Yeah.
Perseus.
I just think we don't have enough information on Sun Wukong to say that he is better than Perseus. Because Perseus is like, he's just like a guy.
Yeah.
He
Exactly.
he was just trying his best, okay? He didn't have any power.
Sun Wukong was just a
He
rock.
just used his riz.
Wait, was he told by the gods or was he told? Because I saw a different story where Perseus got told by the guy that wanted to flirt with his mom.
Yeah, that's what I
to do
thought.
Okay. Well,
Anyway.
okay.
Anyways,
Just got told by like a bunch of people to do a bunch of things. Like,
yeah.
But wasn't the guy that flirted his mom told him to go get the head of Medusa? So it wasn't really a god telling him to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He was
technically,
still told to do by a guy.
Perseus, and then
But he was a bad guy.
and then he goes
Yeah.
to kill that same guy just because he wanted to get with his mom.
He was
like-
manipulated.
So personally, okay. Final conclusion: Sun Wukong first, Perseus second, Thor third, H last, dead last.
Dead last, even though he's not dead.
Alive last.
Alive
Alive last.
Anyway.
All right, thank you for listening.
Is Sun Wukong dead?
I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did,
yeah.
smash like and subscribe.
He's
And we'll-
He's the most alive.
immortal cute.
Anyway, smash like and subscribe.
We'll see you in the next one, guys.
NoCast out.
Out.
NoCast out.